Welcome back, everybody. Aesop Grimm here, and this is the continuation of our first chronicle in the Mass Effect Legendary series. And last episode, we went over Normandy dialogues, so today we're going to try and knock out some side missions. So we'll go to this one first, I guess. Metano System, Maroon Sea Cluster. So it's always backwards. We're looking for the Maroon Sea Cluster and the Metano System within it. Okay. I better alt-tab and make sure we are capturing. And we are. Okay, we can get out of here. Okay, Metano System. So let's just start over here, I guess. Here's the Citadel. This is Sol System. Horsehead Nebula, Exodus Cluster, Argos Rho, Gemini Sigma, Hades Gamma, Artemis Tau, Voyager Cluster, Armstrong Nebula. Oh, there's the Maroon Sea. Okay, so I was wrong. Maroon Sea is the large one. Metano is the system within it. I like how in Mass Effect 1 they give you some really cool looking scenes with the Normandy so that you grow a certain respect and attachment to the ship. Not just from the interior, but the exterior. And, you know, you get the sense that it's a really special ship, so that what happens in Mass Effect 2 is even more dramatic for you. Alright, so we're gonna look at Enti. Enti is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere composed of ammonia and helium. Its surface is mainly composed of sodium oxide with deposits of magnesium. Its density is rather low, leaving the planet tide-locked to Metano. Enti is an unremarkable world, drawing little more than a cursory scan for surface pirate anchorages when Alliance patrols enter the system. Okay, on the second orbital line, we have Chaska. Oh wow, what a pretty planet. Chaska is a large but low-density world fundamentally similar to its inner neighbor, Enti. Like Enti, Chaska is tidally locked to Metano. The same side always faces the sun. Oh, okay, so that's what tidally locked means, I think. The same side always faces the sun, resulting in a scorching day side and a frozen night side. In the temperature areas around the Terminator, temperatures average around 30 degrees Celsius. I used to be able to do that conversion to Fahrenheit really easy. I think it's that you add 50 degrees. And somebody has informed me about this in another video before. One of you that live in the UK told me how, and I forgot it again. So I think that 30 degrees Celsius equals 80 degrees Fahrenheit, but I'm not 100%. Combined with a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, this slender band of habitable terrain allows limited colonization by humans. Chaska's ring is unique. It appears to be, for lack of a better term, a massive piece of alien installation art. The rings are made of small pieces of synthetic material and are almost invisible from space. From the ground, they catch and scatter the light of Metano in picturesque ways. It is not known who created the ring or when. Chaska is in very early development, with little more than a few pioneer teams scattered across the surface. Information is being collated about native hazards and ecology, while a massive colonist recruiting drive is gearing up back on Earth. Alright, cool. Tell you what, I'm going to look this formula up. I'm going to mute Mike for a second. Okay. What temperature did they give us? 30 degrees. The way to figure this out is it is the temperature in Celsius, in this case 30, times 1.8 plus 32. 86 degrees. Okay, so now the 50 that I learned, because I'm pretty sure now that I did learn 50. This was whenever I was stationed in Italy, and it was said that it gives you a ballpark. There were two guesses that we were taught. One was how to add 2 kilometers per hour to understand how many miles per hour that was, because a lot of us brought American cars with us, or we bought American cars from people that were leaving. So our gauges were in miles per hour, and if you want to obey the law, everything's in kilometers per hour. So you had to kind of have that grasp, or just to judge distance and stuff for us, because we don't go by the metric system. And so there was that guesstimate, and it was told to you that it gets you in the ballpark. And then there was the one for cooking, for temperature. And it looks like adding 50 gets you somewhere in the vicinity of. All right, so we could land here. Let me quit out of my calculator and get my timer back up. But I want to look at the other planets. Third orbital line must be this one over here. Apo. A craggy world of igneous and basaltic mountains, Apo is racked by constant geologic activity. While volcanic hotspots are rare, continental plates are constantly piling up new mountains, subducting old ones or causing slips along transform faults. This is not a place you would want to live. Apo has a dense atmosphere composed of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. Due to the constant earthquakes and landslide activity, surface exploration is not advised. The rubble-covered wrecks of a half-dozen expeditionary ships stand in mute testament to the planet's instability. I'm surprised those structures are still on the surface from the way that they describe what's going on. Okay, next one is right here. Iapa. It's probably Illapa. Illapa is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with an unusual ruby color caused by contaminants in the atmosphere. The world has over 120 moons, one of the highest totals of all known systems. Once full development of the Chaska colony begins, a helium-3 refining infrastructure will be developed in the Illapa system, concentrated on the large ice moon of Canaraya. And there we go. Supay is the last one. Supay has the composition of an ice dwarf planet, but is unusually large for such a body. It has a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The frozen surface is dotted with deposits composed of potassium and light metals, brought to the surface by cryovolcanic processes. Supay's icy surface was often used as a source of potable water by passing merchant vessels. Oh, that's smart. Since the Alliance claimed the inner system world of Chaska, satellites placed in orbit automatically bill any vessel landing on the world for the mass of water removed from the surface. Oh, wow. It's turned into a water company. Exogeny has had a difficult time keeping these satellites operational. I wonder why. They often meet with accidents caused by impact with jettisoned ship debris. So a human government tried to tax everybody. And they were like, go kick rocks. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, survey. While scanning this planet, you detected a large deposit of magnesium. I really like that. Was funny. Whoever wrote this, that's great. That's fantastic writing, man. All right, let's go land on this planet. It was Chaska. That's funny. All right, we're going to bring Liara again. Let's try Rex. No, I think I'm going to go back to Garrus. We'll run Rex in the next one. Okay. Here we are. This is probably our main objective. Maybe not, actually. So we'll make a beeline for this first, and then we'll hit this, and then we'll go through these. Let's see, I think I saw easier. Look, I've always liked this. I've always been fascinated by it. In a game world, you can set a light source and it will play on the other things in your game world in a relatively realistic way, giving you some believable, what I call light play. It's the interaction between light and shadow. There was no way over there. All right. Pretty steep climbs all around. Maybe right over here, if we can get up the almost sheer rise. We cannot. Yeah. Okay. Gotta find another way. It feels a little bit like sport climbing, where you have to kind of pick your route. Which I haven't done a lot of. I only did a very little bit. I did a little bit of bouldering, and I really only did sport climbing once. I have a fear of heights, and so I sometimes do things to try and purposely overcome that fear. But sport climbing was a bit too far. That was terrifying for me. So people who do traditional climbing, that blows my mind. You know, that's nuts. I look at that and I'm like, why would anybody, like, what is it in your life that drives you to take such risks? Why do you have that need? And that's not a judgment. It used to be.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Until I started understanding that you have a variety of personality types out there. Like, we're speaking in really big, broad terms here. And if you imagine those personalities on a wheel, the ones that are kind of, the more opposite you are of each other, the more that you're not going to make sense, like your motivations and how and why you do things. The other one's always going to be a little bit like, what in the world? What's your ulterior motive here? Because that can't possibly be an actual thing that your brain would tell you, right? And it's not true. It is. People are wired certain ways, and it's needed. As I hunt around for a way to get to this thing, it's needed because of the old phrase, "No man is a battleship." We live in societies for a reason. We have to fill each other's gaps. This is gorgeous. Oh yeah, I love that. We have to fill each other's gaps. It's designed that way. I mean, I think.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Now, I've mentioned before, I'm a Christian, so I believe that there's a God. I believe that the world was created. Personally, I think if you look at the data, if you really dig in, if you start digging into science and you look at the likelihood of things happening, you look at the math behind it all, I think it takes more faith to be an atheist than it does to believe in a higher power. But and so I'm explaining that to say that's why you hear me speak in tones of, we live in a society, human beings need each other, we have to fill each other's gaps, because that's by design. That's how we were made. Well, someone who is a naturalist is not going to believe that. They're going to phrase it another way, but the concept is still there. A naturalist would simply say, we evolved into that out of necessity, because that's the nature of survival. So we would give different reasons for why, but we would agree on the overall concept, I think.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Yeah, I hear you, Joker, but I'm not finding a route into this thing. That's too steep. Yeah. I wish it was a turbo that, oh. I was hitting the wrong button for turbo. Okay, well. Golly. No. Did I get in? Is this the spot? It's close to the spot. Got over the first part. Couldn't quite make the second. Maybe this way. Oof. Ah, darn it. I really didn't want to fall. Come on, buddy. All right. Oh, dude, we're right there, man. Kind of fishing around, seeing if there's another way up. It seems like maybe it's on top of the mountain peak. Not quite. There we go. All right, now from here. Not really. It's not really a good, reliable way. Oh, don't fall, don't fall. Huh. Darn. I would imagine, oh, I wonder if that's it. Okay. So if If that's it up on that mountaintop there. Looks like maybe going around this range and approaching from the other end. All the way around here.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Joker, I need you to rein it in a little bit.
You went right off the scanners, Commander. Now we have to bring you back.
Huh, okay. Alright, so that's clearly not the answer then. Maybe I can get up from this direction. We've got to summit that peak. Okay, we're up top. Should have something that we can scan right here. Well, it says we're right on top of it.
I'm on my way.
There's something there too. Oh, don't go off the edge, Shepard. Well, it says there's something right there. I don't see a single thing. Sit over the edge here. I don't want to fall off this ledge. I'm not going to take that risk. I want to stay up on top and then move towards our primary objective. Can we get over there? Oh man, that looks really sketchy. It looks like we gotta kind of try and jump this. Are we gonna make it? Okay. Dadgummit. See, it's up there, I'm pretty sure, and that's too steep to climb. Oh, we made it. That was hard. That was tricky. That was way tricky. There's probably a much easier way up here. Ah, my mouse is doing funny things again. There are several small Prothean artifacts in the crate, including an intact Prothean data disk. It appears to be in excellent condition. All right, sweet. If we didn't have Garrus with us, we wouldn't be able to, Garrus or Tally. Wouldn't have been able to get that. Okay. Couldn't quite make it. Technician kit. And there shouldn't be anything else that we can get. That should be it. Again? I guess that was a different one. So there were two containers there. Okay. All right. Now we're going to go here. Oh, I want to hit save. Hopefully we can skirt the boundary here, but I have some doubts. Oh, no, we're able to.
Redeploying.
Oh, I just shot the gap on that one. All right, take all of that. And we can move towards this now. I guess we should save it.
Looks deserted.
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh, they pulled out the Star Wars thing. Surprise, suckers!
Goddess have mercy. The entire colony must have been transformed.
All right. Here we go. Maybe create another save point. Only got 3 metagel. Whoa. You can barrier, you can shield up. I'm going to barrier. All right.
It's over now.
Wake up, Garrus.
Gun is new.
Polonium rounds. Sludge canister. Karpov 7 pistol. Maybe I can jump up on those crates. 2 metagel, that's helpful. Oh no, Shepard really can't jump, can he? Now Shepard's doing that weird thing. Do I have a jump button? Options, controls, key bindings. No, there's a crouch. Okay. Yeah, I was just looking at that thing right there and thinking that's a container we should be able to access, but I guess not. All right, well, we're done here. Wait, did I grab that? Oh, I got 2 more metagel. Nice. Is there anything that popped up over here? No, that must have been Liara I was looking at. Guess I better take a look at our mission and see if that's complete now. Oh, we haven't looked at everything yet. Fight your way through the hostile transformed colonists while searching for survivors and clues. And this is the one we're on, right? Yes, okay. So we got 2 more sites to check out. I'm gonna go to this one now.
Securing point.
Okay, we'll create a save point.
Hostile spotted.
Okay, so everybody do their thing here. They manage themselves fairly well as Garrus dies.
That's the last of them.
Okay, cool. Two meta gel, so we're back up to 6. Yeah, so I was saying during combat, they seem to be managing themselves fairly well as far as taking cover. I'm not sure if they're using their abilities as much as they could be. Maybe I need to micromanage that. But as far as combat effectiveness, we've been pretty good, in my opinion. Even though we're playing on, I think it's called hardcore difficulty. It's 1 level lower than insanity. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Here we go. Shepherd again. Glitching. I don't think this opens. It does not. And I've been around this area. I think I got everything from here. I thought I saw a green light over here, but probably not. Ah, no. That's just the door portal. Okay, we got one more site to check. It must be up there. Okay, save.
Now I'm ready.
Well, I had put those up a little bit too early. How about a throw? Everybody seems okay. Alright, we're all doing okay medically. I spent one metagel.
Good to go.
I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Okay. I don't know what to say about that. We auto spent metagel. I was actually talking about conserving our medigel. I felt like we were doing okay. Oh, we replenished one. They gave us a pretty good bottleneck there. That was actually very defensible for us. Okay, nothing else to get. I guess we better create a save point. Oh, looks like we've cleared the building. Let's see, maybe right. I don't know here. Nope. Do that. I couldn't manipulate the mouse well on that one. A colonial pioneer team rarely consists of more than a few dozen specialists. It's clear that none of them have survived. The Cerberus group has a lot to answer for here. So this was Cerberus? I wish we had a little bit more intel in this game on Cerberus. So I think that whenever they remade this, they put that stuff in there to set you up for Mass Effect 2. But there doesn't seem to be anything set up to tell us that Cerberus exists in the first place. And I might be wrong about that.
The home world and capital of humanity is entering a new golden age. The resource wealth of a dozen...
See, there's something on N7, but I don't see anything here on Cerberus. So our guy gets inputs as if we know who Cerberus is, but I don't remember us ever getting an initial back brief or anything like that telling us who this organization was, what they were about, whether they were operating within the government, out of the government. Are they Illuminati type thing, that kind of a deal, or are they connected with federal government, or whatever you would call it, for this world? Hey, we still got an exclamation point. No, it must have been this, which we already accessed. There's nothing else to get. One way to make sure, though... Okay, yeah, see, it's not up here anymore. Okay, so we've completed it. This is a completely empty room. Why would you even put this on here? I guess to keep it in the form factor. Because from that perspective, it does make sense. If this is all sites being laid down by the human government, there's going to be a form factor for these temporary shelters, so that they're all like T-shaped or whatever, and whether you use all of that space or not is going to be dependent upon that particular mission. But all the layouts are going to be very similar. They'll have 4 or 5 models. Okay, we should be able to hit M for map and then return to Normandy. And we're at about 50 minutes, so let's save this one and call it an episode. The next one we're going to look at is, I think, Investigate Facility said that it's at Vostok. Nota Crux is located in the Vostok system of the Maroon Sea Cluster. So we should see that. Yeah, it's right there. There's Nota Crux. So we'll investigate this system in the next episode, and then we'll land on Notocrix and take care of that side mission. Let's create a save point. Off screen, I'm going to go through our equipment and find out if there's any upgrades. Actually, let me put you on pause, and I'll do that right now. And then that way I can give you a recap when I bring you back. Putting you on pause right now. Okay, I brought you back. I decided to just go ahead and go through it with you live. So I already saw we have some pretty good automatic rifles. So I'm going to look at Garrus first for that, because that's one of his primaries. He's doing 294, but we have one here that does 315. Do I have better? No. So he's going to get the 315. We'll equip him with that. Do we have another mod we can throw on there? There's a Kinetic Stabilizer, which I think is what he already has. He has a Class 6. We can replace it with a Class 7. I don't think he needs the combat scanner. I've got that. Oh, no, that's not true. So we'll give him the combat scanner Class 7 for his second mod. Okay. And then for him, his other primary is a sniper rifle. He's doing 219. There's 235, so equip. Yes. He has a Class 6 Kinetic Stabilizer on there. Again, we're low on the mods. I could really use mods. So that does it for Garrus. Let's look at Rex next. He's the other one that uses a submachine gun, assault rifle. He's at 260. There's a 294, which is an upgrade for him. So we will equip that. And it looks like he's got a Kinetic Stabilizer. There's no other options here, so we'll stick with that. His other one is a shotgun at 226. And he's good to go there. The next one I'm going to look at for that assault rifle is myself. And there's a 294. I'm going to equip it. And next, then, I'm going to look at Ashley, because she uses those assault rifles. She's at 209. 273 looks like the highest upgrade for her. They're all the same, right? No, they're not the same. 9 and 57, 7 and 30, 7 and 30. So this one's the best one. And give her that. Her other, I don't know, she's combat specialist. She can use everything. Let's upgrade her to the 220 on the shotgun. And then the pistol. Oh my, 2.4. That's that Karpov. That Karpov stood out to me because I think I've seen it spoken of in the YouTube video or something. It's pretty good. I'm not going to give her the best on the pistol though. So she's already at 173. 224 also. Let's upgrade her to a 176, I guess. Because I never bring her. So it's a waste, you know. Same with him. Let me look at my own pistol. I should be better. 256, I am not better. 240, oh yes I am. The Karpov is 240. Okay, so then we're going to go over here and look at Liara and give her the Karpov. Okay, and then Tally, I think. I would also like to equip with a good pistol, the best that I can. 224. Okay, and now I'll look at the rest. So Rex is at a 187. And Garrus is at 182, and I don't think we had anything that was better. Oh, the 187 is. Equip that, okay. Then we've got Caden. I'm going to actually give Ashley the better. Let's give him the 182. Caden is the absolute dead last that I would bring. Ashley can go to 187. Okay, now for Ashley, she's at 273 there. On her shotgun, she's at 220. Her sniper rifle, 193, 149, 125, 219, 219, 167, 139. Let's give her a 219. Then I'm going to go over here to Tally, and I'm going to give her the other 219. Sniper rifle, 219. And then I'm going to go to Liara. She's at a 161. So she'll get the Punisher. Okay. Now everybody else will just be an upgrade. 219 for Tally, if there's an upgrade available when it comes to sniper rifle. 148. To 167. Garrus is already taken care of. Caden, you're at 161 right now. 167 is an upgrade for you. And then Ashley, I think I've already done you. You're at 219. I want to make sure that I didn't have anything higher than 167. Okay, so everybody, let me look at myself. Equipment, sniper rifle 175. I don't think I have higher than that. Okay, so we can omni-gel the sniper rifles. Okay. I think I've gotten everybody on assault rifles. Let me make sure about that. Hers is a 247. Oh, see, I can upgrade her to a 273. What am I at? Did I upgrade myself on assault rifle? Yes, 294. Okay. So, is 273 the best I've got? Yes. So we'll equip her with that. Next is going to be Tally, who's at a 247. She can upgrade to 273. I already got Rex. He's at a 294. I got Garrus. He's at a 315. I think I got Ashley. She's at a 273. And Caden is at a 228, so we can upgrade him to 260. Everything else can be omni-gelled. Okay. Starting with ourselves, looking at the shotgun, I'm at 320. Make sure there's nothing better. Liara is at 226. Tally is at 226. Rex is at 226. Garrus is at 226. Caden is at 207. 208 is an upgrade. And Ashley is at 220. Okay, so everything in the shotgun can be omni-gelled. Okay, now pistols. For us, we're at 256. We're not going to beat that. We shouldn't. She's at 240, 176, 144, 173. 177 is the highest. 177 for my extras. 224 is better than 177. 187 is better than 177. 187 is better than 177. 182 is better than 177. And 187 is equal. So we will omni-gel the pistols. Okay, next would be this tool, grenade launcher. I don't have any more. Well, actually I do. It would be right here. I have a whole bunch of them, so I don't think anybody else gets a grenade launcher though. What about the Biotic Amp? Alright, we got a few. 35, 10, 25, that's an upgrade for me, but I'm going to look at Liara first. 35, 10, 22. Equip the new one there. Now look at myself. And then look at Rex. That's an upgrade for Rex. And then look at Caden. 5, 10, 15, 15, 5, 10. Let's go with this one. I think. Okay, we will omni-gel the rest. Next is the electronics. I don't have any extras there, so now we will look at armor. I'm at 44, 150, and 16. Human light armor. Okay, so the only ones that's going to apply to, we'll look at Liara. She's got better. We'll look at Caden. That's an upgrade for Caden. And it gives him a second slot here. What does he have in his first slot? He's got the shields. Well, he's got ablative coating. I don't want to give him the exoskeleton. That's not really good for him. That might be good for me, though. Equipment. I've only got the one slot. Currently, I have energized weave, which is pretty nice. This would be more of the offensive oriented, I think. Increased mass of the mechanized suit also provides protection against high physics weapons and biotic attacks, such as lift or throw. Increases the force of rifle butts and other melee attacks, which would fit me, but I think I like what I've got, and I've already got this on Rex. So, maybe take a look at Ashley and see what she's loaded up with. Oh, they've all got pretty high level stuff. What's this one? Ablative coating level 7. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and omni-gel these. Wait, there's one more to look at. That's Caden. But I think, oh yeah, see. Would these double up? I wonder if it would double up. I mean, it seems like it could. I want to go ahead and omni-gel the exoskeleton. And then I'm going to omni-gel this duelist. Okay, the only other thing I have to go through is ammunition. I want to try and do that rapidly. I have Shredder round 6. I try to stay at the highest class. So I'm going to move to, well, this is for the assault rifle. I don't really like damage over time for the assault rifle. But I'll load up the protons. Okay. Shotgun is a primary weapon. I've got polonium round 7. So I'm already good on that. And my pistol, I'm currently rocking proton rounds 7, but I think I'm going to go to tungsten. So I have something that's doing really good against synthetics. Okay, for my sniper rifle, I'm at Shredder class 6. And I'm going to move to polonium class 7. And I think that's everything for me. This was already class 7. Well, I swapped it out. Okay. Liara is at a proton class 6. I can bounce her up to class 7 there. Shredder class 6. Maybe I'll stick with that. Shredder class 6 again. I can move maybe to cryo. How about polonium? And tungsten class 6 is pretty good also. I think I'll keep her at that. Looking at probably Rex, honestly. It feels like I haven't looked at him in a while. Proton class 6 to tungsten class 7. Cryo class 7. Cryo class 6 can bounce up to cryo class 7. Okay. How about Garrus? What are we dealing with here? Tungsten class 6. Everything's class 6 now, so. Class 6. Class 6 on proton. What was your shotgun? Proton also. Sniper. He's got polonium class 6. I'm good with that. Okay, I think what do you got? Cryo class 6. I think everything for you is cryo. No, incendiary class 6 though. Class 6. Class 6. Class 6. Class 6. One more to check and that's tally. Class 7. Class 6. Class 6. And class 6. So we can omni-gel these. And there we go. I believe I have looked at everything now. And we can go back upstairs and create a save point. All right, everybody. Again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thanks for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. And I will see you in the next episode where this story continues.